Hello, everyone. Today is Thursday, July 28th, 2022 at 5:26 a.m. in the morning. So, it's the 1 year anniversary of my stuff being stolen last year. I thought it was August, but it was late July when my stuff got stolen. So, also, it was July 28th, 2011 when I left the domestic violence shelter. No, it was July 28th when I arrived in Los Angeles, July 28th, 2011, and had to be homeless on the streets and stuff, you know. So, 3 more days, and it will be 4 year on July 31st. It will be 4 year anniversary since I had no permanent housing. So, wow, I didn't realize that when you're homeless on the streets, I mean, even if you use a shelter address, you still I guess they want to make sure you're physically living at a certain place. Um, if you were to get mail somewhere, but even a homeless shelter address, a lot of the times they don't even if you're staying at the shelter and you provide a letter, they still won't count that as like a permanent address in order for you to get a PO box or a certain kind of mailbox or anything like that, and or car insurance or something, or so you have to have a permanent address in order to finance a car. I mean, in proof of a utility bill in order to finance a car or get a PO box. Back then, you could be homeless and get a PO box. So I don't know. I don't know when the rules changed. But the gang stalking liars, they'll be like, no, it's always been that way. No, it hasn't, because how was I able to get a PO box being homeless, even on the streets? Like when I was in Greenville, South Carolina, and homeless on the streets, I just got there and I was able to get a PO box. And then they had something strange going on with my mailbox when I got a place, so I just had to keep the PO box. Oh yeah, um, the mailbox that I had at Stratum Place, come on, at Stratum Place Apartments in Greenville, South Carolina. The mailbox to my that was supposed to be my mail. The mailbox had the mailbox, the door was off or something like that, and they had to fix it. And then it was not my fault, but the landlady wanted to try to charge me to get it fixed. See, it was all quiet until. Oh, wait. Yeah, it was all quiet until I started the video. But it looks like it's about to storm yet. It was trying to say, oh, it ain't supposed to rain within the next. It's like the other weather apps, one of them let me know about a lightning strike alert that was 10 minutes away, but the sky looks like it's about to rain. But Google says that it's not supposed to rain until later on this afternoon. But other apps had alerted me that it's supposed to be wet and rainy this morning. So, so other apps had let me know it's supposed to rain this morning or whatever. And this, I heard it's supposed to rain this afternoon. But I've been trying to ration my rain ponchos because I'm quite low on them now, and I'm gonna have to buy some more. And like when I get my Social Security check, there's a lot of stuff that I ran out of or that I'm low on that I'm gonna have to buy again. You know, I wish that I keep on thinking that I wish that I would have never accepted Trisha's offer, and I wish I can turn back the hands of time. And I didn't realize it was gonna be, this damaging, but because this more, and I also feel like I wish I would have been able to put my stuff in a storage unit before, before going to her house. But I was so sleep deprived, days of sleep deprived and tired, and just felt too tired to even go. Um, and I was even severely sleep deprived at her house too. I think I only got maybe 1 or 2 days of sleep at her house out of the 5 days that I was there. So it's like that would have been less things I would have need to have to buy, like and so like all my top favorite clothes that's the most comfortable. I had to leave so much at her house. But so now I have certain things that I'm gonna have to buy. Like I'm low on everything, so I'm gonna need more when I get my Social Security check. I'm gonna need stuff like more trash bags because I need them when I gotta be on the doggone streets. I need more trash bags, and I need more batteries for my MP3 player. I need more rain ponchos. I'm gonna need more supplements. And I've been ever since after dealing with Trisha, I've been forced to do without the supplements. Except the bentonite clay because it does very well for my teeth and helping to keep the infection and the abscess to help keep it down or help keep it to a minimum. It does very great with that. Better than the activated charcoal for some reason. So I'm gonna definitely need some more clay, and because I'm low on the clay, and the Amazing Grass supplement, I haven't been able to have that since dealing with Trisha. So I'm gonna need some more of that. But the online perps, Star Bricker, and all of them, they try to make it like as if my supplements are a waste of money and stuff, but it ain't their business. It's like they complain if I eat healthy, and they complain if I eat junk. And yesterday I had some doggone, gelato. You know, and it's like not every day, but almost every day. It seems like I've been feeling the same emotional. I've been like, and that's what narcissistic abusers do. They cause you stress, and then you have emotional eating, and then they turn around and call you greedy. But then if they smoke cigarettes, they turn around and say, it's all your fault that I'm smoking a cigarette because you stress me out. But if you say that, you cause me to have anxiety and stress me out, and I'm emotionally eating because of your abuse, then they'll say, "Oh no, you're eating because you want to, and you're just greedy, and you got to take responsibility." But it's, well, how come you got to take their blame for them saying it's your fault that they're smoking, or if they smoke more cigarettes, or whatever, or if they feel like they it's your fault that they're gonna go smoke weed or drink a hard liquor. But people who smoke too heavy or smoke too much, and if they're a narcissistic abuser and they smoke too much, they'll tell you fuck off if you try to tell them about their smoking habits. But they're quick to call you greedy all day, make fun of, insult you about eating so much or whatever. But on average, the ice cream might be $2 or $3 or something. It's not even every single day, but it's been more frequently lately. Just like what I went through in March 2021 and the job loss and everything like that, and even up in that, I could not get any rest or a break in that extended stay hotel that what's that place called? Hospitality Inn, that I'm wrongfully banned from. Of course, because I'm banned because the staff there, they're all, every single last one of them are perps, and that's supposed to be a Christian-based hotel with a Bible, and they got gospel tracts all over the front lobby, and they got gospel tracts in the lobby, and they got Bibles, they got Bibles. But see, Miss Annie, she used to love me, but then I come to notice that she went on vacation and then came back, and it wasn't the same anymore. And then I really think that the private investigator that snuck over there, I think she must have put something in Miss Annie's head, and Miss Annie ain't been the same since. But I used to be one of Miss Annie's favorites. That lady used to love me. And one day she just started tripping on me and started bullying me and stuff, And so, they let me back in. And then Miss Annie would, after they let me back in, Miss Annie would, be wishy-washy, like be nice and normal and treat me like a favorite one day and then act like a bitch the next day, So, and people don't believe in forgiveness, and they want to make like, oh, you're banned forever from this place, that place, or whatever. You don't get no more chances. And some people, it could be just one situation that happened, and sometimes it's minor, But I think having me banned forever from certain restaurants and hotels and stuff is part of the it's part of the gang stalking. And then it's like, just like in New Orleans, I felt like, well, if I'm banned from this many places, it make me feel like as if I'm banned from everywhere, and I might as well move out. And that's one of the reasons why I came here. And so, it was before I got the full picture of my targeting and stuff. So, I'm fighting a hard battle right now, And I think that people who are saying that Candy Grandpre is not targeted, I think that they're, excuse me, I think they're getting paid. They're getting paid to lie and say that I'm not targeted. Now, they have fake TI perps who claim that they are TIs, but they themselves don't show evidence of or they might steal other people's evidence of targeting and make it theirs, and then they probably might think it's okay because they use filters or alter the video or pictures or whatever, or some of them show nothing at all and just claim to be targeted. Excuse me. So it's gaslighting for me to show my footage and then y'all still say that I don't have any real evidence or that I'm fake. But y'all the main ones who say that stop doing videos. And I've seen popular fake TI perps do stuff like lie on us. And when we show our proof of our footage, they want to say that we're not real and that we're the paid informants that just trying to profit off of making the TI community look crazy, while they turn to the occult and witchcraft and then use projection and call you the witch and the occultist and everything. And they think that they can mix Christianity and tarot card reading and stuff like that, while they call you the witch. And they use shungite crystals and say, well, not, they want to say that shungite crystals ain't witchcraft, or they want to say, oh, it's how you use them. Excuse me. So I was told, I read that shungite crystals and organite is occultic witchcraft and stuff, but then you call everybody else a witch. But then you say, oh, send that energy back where it belongs or whatever, So they got the fake TI perps that say that us targeted individuals who are showing our footage, they want to make it like as if we are fake and getting paid to make the TI community look crazy, and they want to beat and bully us into silence. And it seems like they got so many fake wishy-washy TI perps on YouTube, and everybody's pointing the finger, calling everybody a perp, and so I'm just staying in my own. I have no choice but to just stay in my own lane on YouTube now. But thankfully, I'm glad there are a few people who believe me. How are you going to show proof of something and still deny it, yet claim to be a truther? And so, you profess to be, you say you're targeted by yourself. You say you targeted yourself. But why targeted individuals who you don't like? You want to say that they're mentally ill. And then the fake TI perps, they'll say they want you to shut up and ignore, but then they'll say that if you record or film them, or if you fight back or defend yourself, then you're giving them what they want. But they're out here trying to kill us. And so, they want to say, they claim to be targeted, but they'll say targeted individuals are mentally ill. Well, how come you don't call yourself mentally ill or crazy? Or the people who you choose favoritism towards, you're not going to say they're crazy. But people who see you for the fake that you are, you want to call them mentally ill. And true Christians should avoid psychiatry in the mental health system like the plague. But they got so many fake Christian TI perps that are rubbing their hands together and hunting for another TI to capture and set up. So anybody who condones mental health, the mental health system, I stay away. So you're not going to be a real targeted individual, and call somebody mentally ill. So I can't believe it's been over 19 minutes already. So sorry. So excuse me. I had to blow my nose. So they got a whole bunch of psych games being played to try to silence me or try to, make me feel gaslit. So if they want to say my twin sister's the real targeted individual and I'm the counterfeit, or that and it's the regular person, they're trying to say, well, Brandy's the real TI, not you. But then they want to say that I'm schizophrenic and crazy and need medication, I need help, I need a psychiatrist. And the same people who say I'm crazy and need help, they see a psychiatrist themselves. Like, you see a psychiatrist yourself and take psych pills, and then you say that I'm crazy and with bad behavior and need help. Like, you're so normal. You admit if a person might admit they have bipolar, which is, you believe in the fake agendas. So the lie that my twin sister is the real targeted individual, and that I'm schizophrenic and mentally ill and fake, and that I just want a group, that I just read up on symptoms and just want a group to belong to. When my twin sister said that, she copied off of what the foster mom used to say, certain stuff like that about me, And then my twin sister, it's like, when I talked about my OCD and everything, and then in my Tourette's and stuff, the psychiatrist had diagnosed me with that. The childhood foster care psychiatrist, Candy Grandpre, she diagnosed me with OCD, anxiety, and OCD, Tourette syndrome, and generalized anxiety disorder. And then by the time I turned 18, other doctors have said, OCD, anxiety, and generalized anxiety disorder, and Tourette's, and major depressive disorder. And those have been my diagnosis for years. But then gang stalking fake doctors that don't know me, try to, like in New York, they try to give me false diagnosis of in New York, what was it? They try to falsely accuse me of being bipolar or schizophrenic. With the foster mom used to smear campaign me and in front of my face, lie to everybody and say I'm schizophrenic. But the Dr. Chakraborty had me not diagnosed with schizophrenia. But the foster mom, when I started being vocal about her abuse and she had me in a targeting program, she would slander campaign me in front of my face about being schizophrenic. This video is going to have to bleed into two. So, she was smear campaigning me as schizophrenic and crazy and stuff, and to try to silence me being vocal about her abuse towards me. And, I believe that the foster mom put me in a program, the gang stalking program, for revenge and to protect that Masonic craft family. Some dirty secret stuff had been going on, So then, like, it's crazy how a psychiatrist that knows nothing about you can walk into an office and shake hands with you and talks to you for like 2 or 3 minutes and then diagnose you with schizoaffective. In the mental hospital in Denton, Texas, this doctor named Dr. Lefton, I call him Dr. Wrong, because he just knew me for 2 or 3 minutes and then had a diagnosis of calling me schizoaffective. And I'm like, you don't even know me, this is fucking games. So doctors who just met you and don't know you, and they're perps and play all kinds of psychological games, and they're getting paid. So I mean, and so it's very messed up, So So, I mean, it's like, if you say you're a targeted individual, how come, and you don't have proof or footage, but you're not gonna call yourself mentally ill. And so, like, well, I was trying to say that the foster mom, when I would talk about, after the psychiatrist, Dr. Chakraborty, diagnosed me with OCD and all that, and then I started to read up the books to better educate myself. And so then the foster mom falsely accused me of diagnosing myself. And then my twin sister ran to the biological family and slander campaigned me with that. And then the biological sister Ramona even threw that in my face, talking about nobody wants to hear about stuff you diagnose yourself with. Well, why the hell was I taking Luvox then? Luvox, that was a white truck with a disabled veteran's license plate. Dr. Chakraborty had me taking like Buspar, Clonidine. Clonidine was for the Tourette's. And they said that was a heart medicine. So I had to forced to take, Clonidine or Buspar, Luvox. And then there was a point in time they kept on switching to depressant medicines. And it's like when I turned 18 and had that pizza face Dr. Wilson lady, she used to love me and be nice and stuff, but the foster mom turned her against me. The foster mom has the power to turn people against me. Even turned my twin sister against me, and I can't even get my twin sister back. I don't even know if it's possible, because my twin sister is brainwashed and manipulated against me and to treat me with harsh cruelty, very harsh. And my twin sister, basically, her heart is hardened towards me, and it's basically, she got her foot on my neck, like with no mercy at all. No mercy at all towards an identical twin. But if you ask anyone, I'm the one who's evil and hateful and everything. So I mean, the foster mom is at the root of all this. And I tried to let my twin sister, all I got was more vicious attacks when I try to sit down with my twin sister and try to let her know how we've been manipulated. And try to show her, tell her and show her the truth and stuff. And I felt like if she would have been more receptive to the truth and everything, we could have definitely reconciled and made up and, been getting along and stuff like that. I'm surprised the video is still going. So I don't even know if it's split yet. So, the false slander campaign